Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Get ready, because today, we are diving headfirst into paradise. That's right, we're counting down the top 10 must-visit spots in Key West for 2025. I am so excited for this one. Seriously, just thinking about planning a trip to Key West gets my energy up. You've got the sunshine, the ocean breeze, the key lime pie. What's not to love? It's like the entire island is just one big happy party, and you're always invited. We've done the research, we've talked to the locals, we've basically become unofficial Key West experts just for you guys. We're going to cover everything from the can't-miss landmarks to the hidden gems that will make your trip absolutely unforgettable. So grab a notebook, open up your travel app because you're going to want to write these down. This isn't just a list, it's your official itinerary for the best vacation ever. I can almost feel the sand between my toes already. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. If you've been to Key West before, what's your absolute favorite spot? Is there a bar, a beach, a secret little corner of the island that you just love? Drop a comment down below and let me know. Your suggestions might even make it into a future video. Alright, are you ready? Let's kick things off and head down to the Conch Republic. Alright, kicking off our list at number 10, we have the one, the only Duval Street. Now you can't talk about Key West without talking about Duval. It's the main artery, the heartbeat, the absolute epicenter of fun on the island. It stretches from the Atlantic Ocean all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, and every single inch of it is packed with energy. During the day, it's this amazing stretch of quirky shops, art galleries, and fantastic restaurants serving up the freshest seafood you can imagine. You can spend hours just wandering, popping into stores, and soaking up that classic Key West vibe. It's fantastic. But then, when the sun goes down, oh boy. That's when Duval Street really comes alive. It's like the whole street just flips a switch. The bars and clubs open their doors, live music spills out onto the sidewalks, and it turns into this incredible island-wide party. You can do the Duval Crawl, which is basically a rite of passage, hopping from iconic spots like Sloppy Joe's to the Green Parrot. The energy is just electric. It's impossible not to have a good time here. It's the perfect place to start our countdown because it truly captures the spirit of Key West. Coming in at number 9 is an experience you will never, ever forget. I'm talking about the sunset celebration at Mallory Square. This is not just watching a sunset, people. No. This is a full-blown festival that happens every single night, 2 hours before the sun dips below the horizon. The whole city seems to gather at this waterfront square, and there's this incredible buzz in the air. You've got street performers everywhere you look, magicians, jugglers, musicians, even tightrope walkers. It's like a circus just popped up right on the pier. And then there's the main event. Everyone finds their spot, the performers take a little break, and all eyes turn to the west. The sky just explodes with color oranges, pinks, purples. It's breathtaking. As the sun finally sinks into the Gulf of Mexico, the whole crowd erupts in applause. They literally cheer for the sunset. How cool is that? It's this beautiful shared moment that brings everyone together, locals, tourists, everybody. It's pure magic and a total Key West essential. You have to see it for yourself. Alright, at number 8 we're getting a little bit literary and a little bit feline. We're visiting the Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum. This place is incredible. It's where the legendary author lived and wrote for more than 10 years, and you can feel the history the second you step onto the property. You can walk through the rooms where he penned some of his most famous works, see his actual writing studio, and just imagine what life was like for him back in the 1930s. The whole house is preserved so beautifully, filled with his furniture and belongings. It's like he just stepped out for a minute, but let's be honest, we're all here for the cats, right? And this is the best part. The grounds are home to about 60 cats, and many of them are direct descendants of Hemingway's original six-toed cat, Snow White. It's true, a ship captain gave him the cat, and now you have this whole family of polydactyl cats just lounging around the estate like they own the place. Which, let's face it, they kind of do. They're everywhere, napping on Hemingway's bed, sunbathing in the garden. It's quirky, it's unique, and it's so perfectly Key West. Get your cameras ready because number 7 is probably the most photographed spot in all of Key West. It's the southernmost point buoy. This is one of those things you just have to do. It's a big, brightly colored buoy that marks the southernmost point in the continental United States. It's a landmark, an icon, a true symbol of the island. You'll see it on postcards, t-shirts, everywhere. Standing there, you really get a sense of how far away you are from everything else. It's pretty wild to think that Cuba is only 90 miles away from that very spot. Now I gotta give you a little tip here. There's almost always a line of people waiting to get their picture taken with the buoy. And I mean a line. So my advice is to go early in the morning, right after sunrise. The light is beautiful, the crowds are smaller, and you can get that perfect, unobstructed photo without having to wait for an hour. It's a simple stop, but it's a classic Key West memory. You can't leave the island without getting that iconic shot. It's your proof that you made it to the end of the road. Moving on to number 6, we've got a spot that has the perfect mix of history and natural beauty. It's Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park. This place is awesome because it offers two totally different experiences in one. First, you have the fort itself. It's a real pre-Civil War fort and you can just walk right through it. It's fascinating to explore the old cannon placements and brick corridors and learn about its role in the Civil and Spanish-American Wars. They offer guided tours and the guides are fantastic, full of amazing stories. It's a cool step back in time. But then, just a short walk from the fort, you'll find what many locals say is the best beach in Key West. And I think they might be right. The water is crystal clear, it's great for snorkeling, and the sand is just beautiful. It's a bit more rustic and natural than some of the other beaches on the island. You can rent chairs and an umbrella, grab a snack from the Cayo Hueso Cafe, and just spend the entire day relaxing by the water. So you get your dose of history, and then you get your dose of paradise. It's the best of both worlds, all in one park. Halfway through our list. At number 5, we're stepping into a literal tropical paradise. Welcome to the Key West Butterfly and Nature Conservatory. The second you walk through the door, it's like you've been transported to another world. It's a massive, glass-enclosed habitat filled with lush green plants, trickling waterfalls and beautiful colorful flowers. It's warm and humid and the air is just filled with this peaceful, serene energy. It's an amazing place to just slow down and escape the hustle and bustle of Duval Street for a little while. And then, of course, there are the butterflies. We're talking thousands of them. There are over 50 different species from all around the world, and they are flying freely all around you. Bright blue morphos, delicate monarchs, they'll flutter right past your face and sometimes even land on your shoulder. It's absolutely magical. And it's not just butterflies. They also have these two famous flamingos, Rhett and Scarlet, who are just hilarious to watch. It's an enchanting, beautiful experience for all ages. You'll leave feeling totally calm and amazed. Alright, for our number 4 spot, we're hitting the largest public beach in Key West. Let's go to Smathers Beach. If you're looking for that classic, fun-in-the-sun beach day, this is your place. It's this long, beautiful stretch of soft, imported sand with tons of palm trees swaying in the breeze. The water is usually calm and shallow, which makes it perfect for just wading in and cooling off. The vibe here is super laid back and fun. It's where you go to just throw down a towel, put on some sunscreen, and forget about all your worries for a few hours. What's great about Smathers is that there's so much to do. You'll see people playing volleyball, throwing a frisbee, or just building sandcastles. And if you're feeling a little more adventurous, there are tons of water sports rentals right on the beach. You can rent a jet ski, go parasailing for an incredible view of the island, or try stand-up paddleboarding. There are also food trucks parked along the road so you can grab a quick lunch or a snow cone. It's the complete beach day package all in one spot. We are in the top 3, people. And coming in at number 3 is a spot that offers the absolute best views on the entire island. I'm talking about the Key West Lighthouse and Keeper's Quarters Museum. This beautiful historic lighthouse stands right in the middle of Old Town, and it's been there since 1848. First, you can explore the Keeper's Quarters, which has been turned into a museum. You can see how the lighthouse keepers and their families used to live, which is super interesting. It really gives you a sense of the island's maritime history. But the real adventure is the climb to the top. You have to climb 88 iron steps up a narrow winding staircase to get to the observation deck. It's a bit of a workout, I'm not gonna lie, but I promise you the payoff is 100% worth it. Once you step out onto that balcony, you get this stunning 360-degree panoramic view of all of Key West and the surrounding turquoise waters. You can see everything. It's the perfect place to get your bearings and appreciate the beauty of the whole island. The photo opportunities are just fantastic. Our runner-up, the number 2 spot on our list, is steeped in American history. We're heading to the Harry S. Truman Little White House. This place is so cool. It was originally built as Naval Command headquarters, but it became famous as the Winter White House for President Truman. He spent 175 days of his presidency right here, running the country from this beautiful house in Key West. Can you imagine getting to escape the cold Washington, D.C. winters for this? I think Truman had the right idea. The best way to experience it is by taking one of the guided tours. The guides are incredible storytellers, and they walk you through the restored rooms which are filled with original Truman-era furnishings. You get to see the living quarters, the dining room, and even the poker table where Truman would play with his staff. It's a fascinating look into the life of a president and a critical period of history. Other presidents like Eisenhower and Kennedy also use the house, so it's just packed with amazing stories. It's a must-see for any history buff. And here we are. Our number one must-visit spot in Key West for 2025 is the Key West Aquarium. I know what you're thinking, an aquarium? But trust me, this is not just any aquarium. It was one of Florida's very first tourist attractions, opening way back in 1935, and it has this amazing old-school charm while still being super engaging and fun. It's located right in Mallory Square, so it's easy to get to, and it's the perfect place to spend a couple of hours, especially if you need a break from the afternoon heat. What makes it so special are the interactive exhibits. This place is all about getting up close with the marine life of the Florida Keys. They have a touch tank where you can actually hold sea stars, conchs, and even horseshoe crabs. The guides are fantastic, and they do these live feeding presentations for the sharks, sea turtles, and jellyfish that are so fun and informative. You learn so much about the local ecosystem. It's entertaining, it's educational, and it gives you a whole new appreciation for the incredible underwater world surrounding the island. It's a classic for a reason, and it's our top spot for 2025. And that's a wrap. There you have it. Our countdown of the top 10 must-visit spots in Key West for 2025. From the party on Duval Street to the history of the Little White House and the magic of the aquarium, this island truly has something for everyone. I hope this list got you as excited about Key West as I am. Seriously, start looking at flights, book that hotel, and get ready to add every single one of these amazing places to your travel bucket list. You are going to have the time of your life. Key West is more than just a destination. It's a feeling. It's about slowing down, soaking up the sun, and embracing that unique, laid-back Conch Republic attitude. Whether you're watching the sunset at Mallory Square or making friends with a six-toed cat, you're going to create memories that will stick with you forever. So go out there and have an adventure. I can't wait to hear all about your trips and see all your amazing photos from these incredible spots. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and exploring the best of Key West. If you had fun, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of our travel adventures and tips. We have so much more amazing content coming your way. Until next time, stay adventurous, and I'll see you in the next video.